Hello and welcome back to the MARKIE channel, where I thought we could make a revolutionary video here, a brand new idea if you will, where we talk about multiple people in here, maybe multiple topics, and give my opinions, eh? How'd you like that? But before we get into the new revolutionary idea, I need to let you know there is actually a new offbeat video, okay? It's linked in the description. It's my brand new channel. We upload twice a week on there, me and my friends. It's completely different to this channel, and there's a new video out there getting uploaded at the exact same time that this video is getting uploaded, okay? So after this video, go over there and watch and let me know what you think. But enough of the rambling, okay? We're gonna get into the topics now, and the first one is about someone that we rarely ever really speak about on this channel. Now, the person is actually KSI, and the reason we don't really talk about him is because even though he does get involved in drama and whatnot, it's usually like entertaining drama, okay? Like, it feels like everyone's kind of in on it, and it's just gonna help everybody out who's involved, you know what I mean? It didn't feel like real drama, so we never really spoke about him here. And to be honest, that hasn't really changed. The thing I wanted to talk about right now is the fact that he had to change one of his tour dates, and then that in itself obviously isn't enough to talk about. Like, obviously, I don't really care if he changed his tour dates or not. But the reason I wanted to talk about it is because he got a lot of backlash for this, okay? A lot of people on Twitter specifically giving him a lot of shit, to the point where he had to make multiple statements about this. So if you don't know it, he makes music, he's currently on tour, he's got different dates, and he had to cancel one of the dates with this statement right here. I'm sorry to do this to those who have waited months for tonight's show at Cambridge Junction, but tour has taken its toll on me, and I have been advised to rest by my doctor. I want to be able to give you the best version of me on stage, and tonight it's not going to be possible. Getting to perform in front of you all has been the best part of my job and the only reason I do it. My team have been working around the clock to find a new date, and I can't wait to be able to return to Cambridge on the 17th of January 2022. All tickets remain valid, so hold on to those tickets for a little while longer, and see you all soon. And then, as you can see to the replies to this tweet, you've got tweets like, "This is bang out of order, mate. My son and his friends have been looking forward to this since lockdown, etc. Why leave it till the day of the gig? Not impressed at all, man. Poor from you. Many people won't be able to attend, and those who have travelled will be extra bummed. Wouldn't be as bad if you didn't wait until the night of the show or offered refunds. But that doesn't make enough money for you, does it? When you've driven from Norwich to Cambridge and taken a day off work for the show just to drive home again." So as you can see, he got a lot of backlash for this, okay? And then he ended up having to actually make a second statement talking about why this is all happening. "I'm my own worst enemy. I just overwork myself and don't rest enough, and then I get sick. Touring almost daily, second channel videos, music videos, training, press, Sidemen main channel, Sidemen second channel, Sidemen reacts, crypto, living life, and then I hardly rest. Forgot to add making music, Side Plus, Amazon Doc, and filming for other YouTube channels. If you looked at my calendar this year, you would be sick. It's ridiculous how much I do. I know it's mental, but sometimes I hope to get COVID just so I can get a 2-week break quarantining. So what do I do? What can I do? I've made this mess because I enjoy doing so many things and I just want to do it all. So there's really nothing I can do except keep going and try to manage my time better. Probably start saying no to more things, etc. So sorry if you're angry." So as you can see his reasons right there. You saw other people's reasons for being upset. First of all, just want to know your thoughts on that in general. But also I did want to talk about this because I feel like this is kind of an ongoing thing with a lot of like the bigger YouTubers who just do more and more and more and end up burning themselves out to the point where they end up in situations like this, and then they can't perform at maybe like a gig, or they can't upload as many videos as they want to, and you see so many YouTubers get burnt out. I feel like the majority of YouTubers get burnt out at some point and need to take a break, which is exactly what it seems like he needs as well. Like, not a type of break where you go on holiday, just a break where you sit in your room and do nothing for like a week and just relax. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. If you were in that situation and you were going to the show, how would you feel? And also, if you were in the KSI situation, how do you think you'd feel in that situation? Okay, let me know. Now, moving on to the next topic, okay, we actually have Trisha Paytas, okay? And it's actually a TikTok she uploaded, which was showing this guy who was being slightly weird in front of a car.
"I have recently lost 25 pounds. I can't. I don't want to. There's you. This guy just..."
So as you can see, there's a person who's filming Trisha when she's in a car, and then she tries to drive off, and the guy ends up like walking and following the car. And I saw a bunch of people comment on this saying it was fake, and I'm not gonna assume that, okay? I'm just gonna assume it's real for the sake of this right now. And if it is, like, honestly, people are so strange. It really blows my mind. Like, the idea to take your phone out and just start filming someone anyways without even asking them is just strange in general. Even if you do end up in that situation and you realize that, for example, in this situation, Trisha feels uncomfortable, is trying to get away from the situation, obviously don't follow and carry on doing the same thing. Maybe that's the reason they're doing it in the first place. But yeah, I would love to know your thoughts on that. I feel like F1 should have a pretty similar opinion there, right? But it turns out that wasn't the only thing that Trisha actually put onto TikTok as well that we wanted to talk about here. She also posted a TikTok talking about how thankful they are for getting cancelled.
Beautiful, positive comments, and I thank you for that. But I really thought I needed to speak on this one. I felt really called to. I am so thankful for every single cancellation I've been in, and that's really the true test, right? It's not what happens to us, it's how we react to it. I never say, why is this happening to me anymore? I say, what am I learning from this? And each cancellation has taught me something so valuable. And this last one particularly has really had me search deep within my soul to really get in tune with the non-physical world, to really feel vibrations, meditate, focus on breath, and honestly just taking a step back from everything.
Now, the first thing I need to question is when the hell did Trisha Paytas become the rebirth of Gandhi? And second of all, I'm like, yeah, that's great and all, Trisha, but it took a while, right? But yeah, whatever, okay, it did take maybe like 100 cancellations, but if that is what's actually happening, then that's a good thing, right? Obviously, I've realised a lot of people probably aren't going to believe it because of Trisha's track record, but let me know your thoughts. Do you really think that's how Trisha feels, or do you think there's some fibs going on? Now for the last topic, okay, we actually have Pokimane, who's a Twitch streamer, one of the biggest Twitch streamers, actually, and she actually reacted to Shane Dawson's return video that we spoke about a few days ago, and spoiler alert, Pokimane isn't exactly impressed by Shane Dawson.
But I do feel like I have to talk about some stuff.
Yes, you do, and you should have done it 7.5 minutes ago before you make the jokes. So when you make the jokes, I don't have to feel awkward about it.
So straight away you can see, not exactly the best start, okay, because the video does start off with Shane Dawson just making jokes and walking around the house and being the standard Shane Dawson, and then does go into this like big explanation of like the past year's cancellation, which I guess would have been fine if it just so happened that like he kind of got a bit of backlash on Twitter or whatnot, but it wasn't too deep, and then he just came back and he was like making it lighthearted and then explained it. That's fine. But it was probably, realistically, maybe the biggest cancellation we've had from YouTube. Maybe bar the James Charles one. And to be honest, it probably could actually live up to that. So it is a bit strange why I did start off with jokes, and as we've already spoke about in the video, he doesn't really speak about it for long, to be honest. It doesn't really say much, so I can't imagine it gets much better.
Just have to accept it. And then there's going to be people who appreciate what I do, and then there's going to be people who are going to say I died, and then people are going to believe it. And then, I'm not dead. What if I was? Sorry. That's an idea! Sorry. Just, can you imagine?
The way that he's jumping between topics, I hate to say it, it just sends such disingenuous vibes. Like, if you really care about something, like, hey, I want to come back and I want to seriously apologize, and I want people to know how aware I am of the shitty things that I did.
So straight away you could see Pokey saying that the apology isn't genuine, and to be honest, the kind of vibe I do get from this clip of Shane Dawson is the sense of that he's over it now and doesn't really want to talk about it anymore, but he's like, fuck, maybe I have to, you know, maybe people are going to be angry if I don't, so I'll just say a few words and then we'll move on with my life and I don't want to speak about it anymore. It doesn't feel like he's coming back and being like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened, like, I'm so sorry. He just wants it over with. That's kind of like the vibe I got. Could be wrong. And I think what Pokey's saying here is that the jumping of topics, like from like apologies to jokes to apologies to jokes, doesn't really mesh together, which is a fact, right? Like, they're two things that shouldn't really correlate.
If someone's like, sorry you feel that way, but like, if you hate me, you're gonna hate me. If someone's gonna like me, they're gonna like me. And like, oh my god, my cat's so cute. Like, if someone apologized like that, you'd be like, what? It wouldn't feel right. I feel like those are kind of the vibes I'm getting right now.
So yeah, there you hear it, okay? Let me know if you agree or disagree with any of that. I feel like most people are probably going to agree, but I reckon there'll be a few people out there, okay? Let me know your thoughts on everything we spoke about in today's video, and I think we're going to leave it there. Now, if you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like down below, subscribe if you are new, and also the new videos linked in the description, okay, on the Offbeat channel. Make sure you go and check that out. We're trying to make these videos as good as we possibly can. We tried something a little bit different with this one, so yeah. Let me know your thoughts on it, and I guess until tomorrow, see you guys in a bit. Alright, goodbye.
Unbekommen, MC, you can see it in my eyes. Every time I drop the mic, I swear I got a hit.